Haven't I been treating you?
So I'm in Hastings, my hometown of 2 out of the 5 members of Sunday Club, and yeah, I mean this place has got a lot of very good memories, of course some bad ones here and there, but you know, for the most part, I think people remember this place pretty fondly. And I mean, if you take a look, I mean, it is a fascinatingly lovely looking town. But yeah, the main reason we're here to speak to 2 people. We're here to speak to Sarah, dear beloved friend of the family and the community, built around Sunday Club, and later on we're going to be talking to Ash, father of the lead of the band, and they're just going to come. We're going to go have a chat, and we're going to find out, you know, sort of what Sunday Club truly brings to to the table in terms of building a community, you know, and keeping people in touch.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. It's Dion.
Yeah, how are you?
What's going on, mate? Oh, I'm okay. I'm
Yeah. Good. I'd
just-
love to help out, obviously. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, of course. Sort of introducing the idea of the story, and sort of, you know, introducing some certain characters. You know, I don't want to spoil it for you, but this is
No,
one
no.
guy called Ash. Apparently he's a right knob.
knob.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, mate.
yeah.
So give me 15 minutes or 20 minutes.
No worries,
and I'll
mate.
come down.
Yeah, perfect.
All
Oh,
right, dude.
okay.
All
Right. I'm
Thank
excited
you,
to catch it up, mate.
Wicked. See you
All
in a
right.
bit, mate.
See you in a bit.
Cheers,
Much
mate.
love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah! Finally progress. This is the face of progress right here. Oh, I'm so excited. So exciting. But here we go. Ash Jacobs incoming.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
What's going on?
Thank you so much for offering to come and help, mate.
Do a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been a stressful little setup getting all this.
And I've got a book with some of his lyrics in.
You actually?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Are you hearing this? How long is this going back
This
from?
is from years and years ago, like when he first started looking into music, who he should be studying, like that, John Mayer. And then you've got some of the lyrics for so back to TDK,
No way.
basically, yeah.
There's
Anyway, you know,
quite the.
there's a little bit there for you, mate.
That's sick.
Have a look at.
That is
It's cool.
absolutely wicked.
Yeah. So
Oh my God, I'm a little bit like blown away. I feel like somebody's done homework on my behalf.
chat about when he was. Are you recording now, mate?
Yeah, always.
Get the good
always,
stuff in.
Yeah, always. Yeah, so people don't just assume that we just like randomly met one day, because that's the thing, is that you don't normally make documentaries about people you know. You find somebody interesting.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I get to know them more, and you make a film about them.
But
I'm doing it based on a bunch of people I already know.
and obviously, I've known you since you've been primary school. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so
that's
first
crazy.
year of primary school, and you've obviously known the boys like from then. So Josh and Josh and Joey.
Josh and Joey, yeah.
We're in the same primary school as you, reception right the way through to the days of year 6 when they
20 years.
when they played Joseph. So Josh was Joseph, weren't he?
I was
then
Potiphar.
He was Potiphar.
And Joey was Elvis.
Yeah,
Elvis the
exactly.
King. Yeah.
And there's
Oh
some,
my goodness.
Yeah, and I guess that's where it's all started, isn't it? Like the friendship group, and how Hastings is that everyone's been really supportive since then.
Yeah.
Since primary school, right the way through to doing the plays, and then those teachers, your teachers.
Yeah. Oh, the teachers. We were so lucky. Remember?
So that's how he started. He was going, okay, and that's where he grew his confidence. He was like, if I can do auditions in London for West End shows, then I can just go and be. He's very strong-willed, like you, like Joey as well. You're all similar. It's like that you go, no, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, so I might as well have a band, and then set up this band, call themselves the Dope Nose, and then the Dope Nose went to TDK.
TDK.
And then members all sort of like disappeared. And
Yeah,
came
all sorts
back
of
in.
dramas
Yeah,
and
and then he's now they're Sunday Club.
now Sunday Club.
Got lots of new music coming out. They're trying to grow.
I mean, you've been to enough of the London performances and the ones down here. Like,
Yeah.
people are showing up.
Oh yeah.
People
definitely.
are showing up on repeated basis. I mean, the community built around it is truly something to be impressed by. And I mean, I'm really proud of the boys.
Yeah.
Every time I come there and if I see an extra person in the crowd bobbing their head with a smile on their
so
face,
good.
it just brings a little, you're like, oh.
And I think
You
the
know,
age group's better now as well. It's like the mixed age group between youth. She put it up to old guys like me, but whatever. But even at the last gig, there was like you had that whole community thing that you were talking about. You had the parents of the kids that they were at school with come and watch them now, which I think is mad.
I think that's such a big thing to be able to take time out of what everybody is. I mean, you're saying you're moving house at the moment, so people are busy, but to be able to come and take the time to go and enjoy something like a Sunday Club show is, for me, it's one of my favourite things.
With that friendship group that you lot have all got, I've never seen it. I've never seen it
No.
before. Like, never really experienced it. So you've got, 8, 10 of you that are just there. And it's not just whether it's the going up to Sunday Club. Like this Sunday, you've got Hastings half marathon.
Yep.
I'm sure loads of you will come down,
Absolutely.
support Ethan or whoever's running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is really great as well.
It's something closer to I mean, I've always referred to it as family, because it is
100% family.
it is a family that just we've all known each other so long. It's like, if there's a problem within the group, someone will know it, and
sort
someone will have the right words.
just try and sort it out, which is incredible.
Yeah, which is of course why I wanted to come talk to you and get Sarah as well. We're gonna talk to Sarah,
which would be really great. Sarah
I
and Rod
mean,
have been massively supportive as well.
I mean, I said myself, we could probably have just spoke to Sarah and would have made could have done a whole documentary, could have done several. Yeah, no, I'm very excited. But anyway, thank you so much. It's been
worries,
a
man. It's
genuine
great to see
pleasure.
you,
All right,
man.
and you're a legend for helping me today.
Cool, man. Okay.
Peace out. Peace out. Wicked. Bosh. It's kind of funny being at someone's house before they get there. Hello. Something like that, yeah. Start of the show. Hello there. We are currently outside Sarah's house. Now, Sarah is essentially the mother of the band, the mother of all mothers. She looks after everybody, and she's very, very, very nicely allowed us to come and have a chat with her, come ask her some questions, and just sort of, kick back and talk about maybe some older times with the band and how they came to be. But yeah, let's go in. Come on. That should be. Is it on? There we go. Recording. So if you wait,
You
if you
look
just
so
you just
grown
speak-
up right now, Phil. I love it.
Oh well, I have to.
I'm thinking about that bit. Literally.
Oh well, Sarah, thank you
Deal.
for joining me
You're
on
very
this
welcome.
fine Wednesday. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought I'd come over and chat about chat about life, chat about the band, chat about, you know, the future for the band, the future for the
Yeah.
people around it, and
Because I'm mummy of the band.
that's it. Well, they got me into rock music. I wasn't.
Me too.
I didn't like
Me
rock.
Too.
I didn't.
Me
I was
neither.
so against like, and I come in. I remember when they did like tributes and they would do like songs.
Yeah,
I liked
yeah.
some of them, but a lot of the time
Yeah.
I was like, it's rock music. I don't really.
Yeah.
It all sounds the same. But now,
They came to life when they started doing their own, though.
yeah.
I
big
think
time.
when they were doing covers, they weren't happy doing covers. They
No,
always
I don't
wanted
think.
to start.
Yeah.
But you know what it's like on the music scene. To get yourself known, you have to do covers.
Yeah. You just got.
If you want to get paid, you have to do covers. When you do your own stuff when you start out, you don't get money, you don't get paid, and you don't get known. So I suppose they started the right way, but really, probably earlier than most bands, went into doing their own stuff. From the get-go, they know if...
You're going to tell them straight.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
exactly.
And I think, I think that's what people, a lot of the time, that's what a group needs, especially a group that's going into this sort of industry where,
Yeah.
of course, it's a lot of dice rolls and a lot of coin flips as to
Exactly.
whether or not they meet the right person on the
Exactly.
right day and get,
Yeah.
you know, a crazy
Because
deal
you've got
or
the element
something.
of talent and luck,
Yeah.
haven't you? It's playing at the right
You can
time
have
to the right
yeah,
person.
you can have as much talent as you want, but
Yeah.
without the,
But there's so many
Enough.
talented musicians out there.
it's crazy.
But I always feel that when they play, it's like they're jamming and we're just participants watching. Because they're enjoying it, it makes you enjoy it, and they're good.
Yeah.
And they sound good.
There's something about looking into that crowd every time I go, seeing new faces bobbing their heads in the
Yeah.
crowd, or the
Yeah.
little smile perks up on their
Complete
face.
strangers just looking at my son. Well, sorry, my babies.
Yeah, all of them.
Looking at my babies, doing what they love, and they're loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
It's the best.
I've cried many a gig.
For
So
them.
when Joey was young and he started his drumming, obviously you got to practice, right?
Yeah.
Well, who wants to live next door to a kid that drums? And we have had issues over the years.
Yeah.
Only one particular neighbour, to the point he's out there washed his car with headphones on.
Not pointing any fingers.
No, not pointing anything. No, full. And so would that come about the music studio? So, you know, we built this room off the garage, and originally for Joey to play in. Then we soundproofed it. Then we made it bigger, because then you've got the whole band coming round.
Yeah.
Because there's not many places in Hastings where you can do it.
Especially-
Plus it costs money.
But yeah, exactly. If
Money young kids haven't got.
No, it doesn't
But
exist.
we
Fairy
was in a
tale.
position to support them, so we did.
I mean, that's, that's
You
one of
know?
the, like, when I think of the music career, especially of the boys, like,
Yeah.
I think of this shed.
He just played, perfected his art, got talking with Josh. Because Joey and Josh have been friends since they were 4 years old.
Yeah. Same class,
Which is
same
crazy.
everything. Yeah, it's,
You know,
I mean,
20 years.
how lucky is that as well, that two people who
Yeah.
are so musically inclined
Exactly.
and talented and have similar, like, tastes in terms of music.
Similar taste.
And now,
But they're yin and yang personality.
100%,
Josh is
100%.
calm, Joey's full,
Yeah.
sometimes over full.
But then,
And that
yeah.
just meets in the middle somewhere. I'm mum of the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that has to be involved, whether you like it or not, because you've got to carry that kit around.
my
That then means, oh, can you take my guitar? Can you take my amp? Can you take this? Can you take that? Have you got room for me? Have you got room for me? And of course, Rodney being a plumber, always had a van.
Always had the van, yeah.
So, you know, he was roadie Rod. You know, I was mum of the band.
Yeah.
And we went everywhere with them.
Has there been any big things that you're okay to talk about? Any like hindrances, big things that have happened through the group, fallouts, anything?
So it happened to Joey this year that was massive.
Yeah.
You know, last year, not this year, not last year, year before actually. 23 when Rodney left.
Crazy to think.
Yeah.
Just things go so fast,
So,
doesn't it?
you know, everything's going great, whatever. And then one morning, my husband, well, ex-husband now, just got up and left. No reason, no rhyme, no nothing. And he sent us all a text, me, my son and Joey and my daughter, same text. And the text was horrendous. It sounded like he was going to commit suicide. And you hear of men having midlife crisis, so that's what we all thought. So we're all going nuts. And obviously Joey being that distance away, he was going crazy.
Yeah,
because
I
he
can
couldn't just-
imagine.
and he doesn't drive, so he couldn't just jump down here. Anyway, we went for all that. Turns out he was having an affair 4 months later and has got another kid and all this. So, you know, that was big for Joey, massive for Joey. But my God, did they all support him. He took it so hard because he just felt like the way Rodney had done it, the way he went around it, he was spineless, he didn't own it, and Joey would own anything he'd done, right or wrong.
Big time.
And he couldn't understand why his dad hadn't owned it. And then, of course, then he saw me. And I gave them an awful lot of worry at one point, you know, an awful lot of worry. Worry I regret. Because he was like this with his dad. They were like best mates.
Yeah.
And he lost his best mate. And that's been massive for Joey.
Well, he's obviously a very strong person as it is.
He's like me. He's like me. He's a coper.
Because.
But I don't believe he
unless
would have coped if he hadn't had the sport that he has with you lot.
Yeah,
That's what got
agree.
him through that, not me, because I wasn't there. I wasn't present mentally. So it was you guys that kept him all going. For once,
definitely
not
think.
me.
I think the guys who he lives with are all just like.
Yeah.
They're
But not
so-
just the guys who lived this, it's all of you. You all played your part in being there for him to help him. And he knew he could always have you guys there and he knew he could rely on you guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's a massive input.
Takes a big weight off your mind when you know
100%.
that.
So yeah, to say I'm proud is beyond.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
I think so.
I told you I could chat for England.
Great. No, we've got 40 minutes of fucking gold. Dan.
Wow.
There you go. I've got a good memory and I can chat for England.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I need a drink, I've chat.
Just need.
As Joey would do. The in-betweeners.
Where's that? So yeah, me and Sarah have had a lovely chat.
Yeah.
It's been lovely to see
Been
you
quite
again.
emotional, actually.
That's what we bring. We bring a
Talking
bit of
about him
emotion.
growing up.
Yeah.
That's what's been emotional.
Because you talk about memories and you're talking about
Yeah, from
us when we were
boys to
little
men.
tiny people and now
Yeah.
we're wearing knitted
I
sweaters.
know.
But I wanted to thank you so much.
Oh, it's
You've
been an absolute pleasure.
you've been such a hero.
It's
and
amazing.
I'm
Oh,
sure
darling, you'll
I'm
make
sure
me
the
cry.
oh, God. Thank you
You
so
made me
much.
cry.
Great. Have a lovely evening. I'll put
Yeah. Take care. Drive carefully.
We
won't
will.
you?
We will.
Yeah, wait for
Yeah,
Dion.
carry on. Will.
Everything's out. We cleared it.
Yeah.
I just had a quick check.
Oh, that was amazing, dear. So proud of you, mate. I like you're a brilliant interviewer as well. Oh, that's so relaxing. I know you said this.
Yeah,
I mean, so I was aware there was. I got to a point where I forgot there's cameras there, and I thought it was just me and the chat.
So just get a better job. You work too hard, you need to work it out. Yeah, that's what people say. Yeah, that's what people say. See when you get it up. Remember I can chat. You think you're lying up. That's a smile on your face. Don't take it too far. Like you've done it very well. 'Cause that's just not a bit. You'll let me every day. When you need it, you take it when you're going.
Welcome everyone. I'm here with my good friend Joey. Joey, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well, my friend.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Been a
No,
while.
I figured we'd get together and have a little chat.
Absolutely.
Especially since I recently spoke to your lovely mother.
My mum, yeah.
And I mean, what a legend.
Did
right?
she shut
Like,
up? That's the question.
She is just the best. Like
Yeah.
everything that we wanted her to talk about, she did and more. I
Yeah.
mean, she was very.
She loves
Obviously,
it.
very, very proud of you and the boys and everything. And
Nah,
we had,
she just loves the camera, pal.
Oh, I
she
think
loves
so.
the camera.
She came in some really nice heels and then told us after she was like, oh, they're going back. She's not sending them back. I've had some fantastic conversations with you over the years. Some a little bit less intelligent than others,
Yeah.
but you know that's how
sure,
it is.
for
I mean, what? How long we known each other? 20 years.
20 years, man. It's crazy. Me and Josh were actually saying this the other day. Like we've been like knowing each other and in friends, like
Yeah.
yourself,
In class,
for
like
20 years now.
it's
It's been a long time.
we've all stuck together, and I've always said that our group, in terms of the community around the band
Yeah.
and everything, is like
it's as good as it can be.
Well, yeah, it's do you know what? It's been a huge help for us. I'm not just even saying that because it's an interview and I have to, but
Of course.
I'm addressing the fact that it is an interview, like Deadpool or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, if we break the 4-4, that's all good.
We were doing. I mean, I know we're not as established as we want to be, but we were doing headline shows.
Yeah.
For like way before many bands would, purely just because we had such a huge following from our. Well, not even following. They're not really off. They're not fans in the conventional sense, more just like people that are friends and are willing to travel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes to come watch us play. I think that regardless of what happens, I think me and Josh will continue making music with each other for a long time. That's for sure. As well as the other boys as well, like Luke and Brandon. We've, in the last sort of year or so, we've grown so entwined with them as a thing. And it's like, you know, we're in a really special place right now, I think, with all of that anyway. In terms of a relationship and a bond, it's very good. Because I feel like something for us that's quite different to a lot of bands is, you know, and especially a lot of bands who make it, these are people that have been boys since day one. Obviously me and Josh have been, but like Luke and Brandon we met, you know, 2 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So I think we're so fortunate to have found these guys.
Yeah. Especially since now it doesn't feel like they've not been here.
No,
it kind of feels like they've always been around. Which is,
I totally agree.
Even though it's, like you say,
yeah,
it's only been a
I
couple
can't
of
really
years.
remember life without them in a life sense and in a band sense. And I can't really imagine life forward without them either.
So of course we've been talking a lot about lots of positives that have been going on lately with, you know, the band and, you know, the group around and all of the support and everything. But of course, you know, not everything sunshine and rainbows.
For sure, man. There's definitely been some turbulent times in my life. My parents are no longer together, which has obviously been difficult because I think equally them two were both rocks in it. Obviously my mum was like my mother, but my dad helped us drive around all the time. But it's fine, like, you know, we're all on really great terms and stuff. It's nothing like that, but you know, obviously it makes it more difficult. Obviously I've moved out now, so I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's obviously, you know, it feels like I've been very fortunate, and not obviously other people aren't as fortunate to have both their parents helping them so much. It's just little things. I don't drive, so when you get into a show, you know, it's just difficult now, you know. And it's like back in the day, just chuck it on the back of Dad's van. You know what I mean? Sound. Anything you need, Mum sort it out, but it's not the same now. So.
Well, sometimes things have got to get harder before they get easier. You know what I mean?
For real. Yeah. With my friends and my family, the band's been a massive glue that's kept everything together. You know, it's been a sense of community, like, you know. And like the shows, especially since we've done it in London, like we spoke about earlier, obviously not seeing each other unless it's for an occasion. That occasion is the gigs at the minute that you come to, all the other pals come to, my parents are there together. Yeah. And it's, you know, it has definitely been a glue and helped me see people that I wouldn't otherwise see.
That's exactly what what this has all been about is, you know, the band is not only just a band, but it's also, like as we say, this glue that keeps so many people together who otherwise, you know, everybody's got such busy lives. People are working, people are, you know, moving through their mid-20s and things like that. And to be able to come together and say, look, we're coming together for this event, it's like, it's one of the more special things
for sure about. Man. For sure, man. And I hope this transcends into, you know, later in our career, if we do make it, hopefully, fingers crossed. When we do, that's the better mentality.
Well, to be honest, I think that's about all I can offer.
Love it.
Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.